Welcome in everyone. We are going to be doing some GED math. So if you know anybody struggling with the GED, the math section, please share this live out to them. Double tap your screens. Hello, welcome in, Pack family. Welcome. Hey, Danielle. All right, we're going to get started. It says simplify. 3x plus 4x minus 5. Are you getting A, B, C, or D? Oh, F's. Let me, because you said you did not get your paper, right? You said you did not receive your papers in your email. So let me go here real quick. Hello, Vicky. Welcome in, love. Welcome in. Okay. Let me send you guys. Give me just a second. I am trying to send EPS. EPS the worksheets. Copy, and then let me go here, inbox. Sent. I'm gonna forward it to you. Oh, thank you for the roses. Okay, Eps, I just sent you the worksheets through your email. Okay, so check your email. Let me know if you see them. All right, let's get started. Thank you, Vicky, for the rose. Thank you. So we are going to combine. And any other pack members, if you did not get the worksheets, let me know. So we have 3x plus 4x. That is going to give us 7x minus 7. And what you're going to get is C. So you are combining like terms. Yep. Good, Vicky. So, and that's how we simplify it. We put the x's together. Okay. Which part is confusing? Is it the what makes a like term part? So what makes a like term is the letter, okay? We do not focus on the numbers. These are called coefficients, you guys. We don't focus on the coefficients. We focus on the letters. So because they both have an X attached to them, that makes them like terms. And so we can add them, or we say 3 plus 4, and that will give us 7 X's minus 7. Okay, so let's try another one. Oh, well, we have more of those to practice, okay? So let's go to number 3. Convert 52,300 to scientific notation. What do we get for number 3? Are you getting A, B? Jumpy Jan said A. Hello, Jumpy Jan. A, B, C, or D? C? Okay, well, I see A and C. A. Okay. So remember, scientific notation means you have to have a digit, decimal, then digit. So anything that doesn't have a digit, decimal, then some like digits is out. So what do I mean by that? D doesn't work because it doesn't have a digit greater than 1 here. C doesn't work because it has 2 digits before the decimal. It can only have 1 digit before the decimal in scientific notation. So now we have a 50-50 chance. Well, how we determine if we have a positive 5 or 4 is how many times we have to move over this decimal. Remember, the decimal right now is after the 0. So it's right here. And then, hey, One Vice, hello. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Then we would grab and we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And since we moved it over 4 spaces, well, A is our answer because it will be 10 to the 4th. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Let's go to the next. Convert 95 degrees Celsius to 95 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. Can't believe how easy that was. Yes. Yep, that's it. So good. All right. Now they are going to give you the formulas. Danielle said B for this. Beautiful. They will provide you a formula sheet, you guys. Vicky said B. Okay. So you guys know one of the resources that I use, Jumpy Jan said B, is the Kaplan GED Prep Plus. Okay. And in this book, they do provide, let me show you. You do get provided a formula sheet. Now, can I find it is the question, right? When we need it, right? When we need it, I never can find it. When I don't need it, I find it all the time. So let's see. Here it goes. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So here, this will be the formula sheet that they will provide you. They give you the surface area, volume, all the formulas that you need on this test. So you don't have to worry about memorizing formulas on this test. So you don't have to worry about memorizing formulas. But what what I don't see is I don't see the circumference formula under here. I mean Celsius formula. So let me give it. Hey Jacinda, did you see the video I posted? Let me see. So if we say B, what is the formula, you guys? We would say C equals. Is it 5/9 or 9/5? Let me see. Fahrenheit to Celsius formula. Okay, to get to Celsius, 5/9. Thank you. Okay, good. Jumpy Jan said 5/9. Beautiful. F minus 32 times 5/9. 5/9? Yeah, 5/9. That's the formula. So now we can plug in this 95. Yes. Or Vicky said 1.8, which is 100%. Yes. If you don't want to use fractions, you most definitely can use this. Hello, the Eve Effect. Hello. Welcome in. So we have 95 minus 32 times 5/9. Okay, 95 minus 32 is going to give us 63 times 5/9. Remember, you could put this over 1 and we can cross cancel. Oh no, don't be sad. Hopefully by the time we get out this live, it could take away from the sadness. I'm sorry to hear that, love. Good. Never be sad about working on your future. Because just understand, you can work now or you can work later. Always remember that. When do you want to work? You want to work now or do you want to work later? You know, that's one of my regrets for me is I partied young and now I'm working out. You know what I mean? I wish I would have had the discipline and understanding of I can party for the rest of my life. Let me get the work done. So just remember that. I did too. Jumpy Jan said I did too. Yeah, I was a hot mess in my 20s. So you're doing the right thing. Remember, is you planning for a future. Always remember that. I want my future. How do you want your future to be? How hard do you want to work when you're older? Nah, you good. Me too. I partied young. Yep. Yes. All right. So 63 divided by 9. Thank you, Danielle, for the roses. We going to divide this by 9 and we going to say 7. 7 times 5. Well, that's going to give us 35. Yes. 29 is still young, though. Remember that. 29. If I could go back in time. Okay, let's do number 2. Evaluate when x equals -2. 4x squared minus 3x plus 5. Okay, Kay. Oh man, that's the blessings. I tell you, that's the blessings. I'm not. Or hey, you know, I did just have my last kid in 2023. So, you know, they say when you're older and you have young babies, they keep you younger. No, wait. What we waiting on, One Vice? How to get it? Okay, so whenever they say x equals, we're going to plug in. Jumpy Jan said 27. A. Okay. Michael said A. Hello, Michael. Hello. I did receive that beautiful message. I just have to look at it. So thank you for that, though, Michael. I do appreciate it when you tell me how to do it by brute force. That really does help me. So thank you. What do we plug in? We plug in this -2 for x, wherever there's an x. So we're going to rewrite this as 4 times -2 to the squared minus 3 times -2 plus 5. Like that. All right, what do we do first? We got to do our exponents first. So -2 times -2. A negative times a negative is always a positive. Good. Yes, One Vice. So this will be 4 times 4 minus. I'm just going to drop down everything else, you guys. And then we'll do it step by step. Yep. You're right. It is PEMDAS. Good. Jacinda 4. All right. So let's multiply now. We're going to multiply here. 4 times 4, 16. Negative times a negative is a positive. 3 times 2 is 6. And then we're going to add 16 plus 6. 22 plus 5 gives us 27. Just like Jumpy Jan said. So wonderful, you guys. Good. Hey, we knocking this out. So good. All right, let's do number 4. Rectangle dimensions. Length equals 12, width equals 5. Find the perimeter. Are you getting A, B, C, or D? What you getting for this one? One Vice said 34. Vicky said A. Perfect. Jumpy Jan said A. Good. 3 of y'all said A. We got, 4? We got to circle it. Perfect. Now let's talk about how do we get this, right? I'm always a visual learner, so I like to draw a rectangle. They told me my length is 12. So both of these are lengths. And my width is 5. Now, perimeter. When you hear this word perimeter, I want you to be thinking add. Add. Thank you, Jacinda. So we're going to add up all the sides. So we're going to get 12 plus 12 is 24. 5 plus 5 is 10. And that will give us 34. Yes, C. Okay. So we're going to get 34. Okay. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, now we have more like number 1. 6 is B. Okay, one by said B for this one. Okay, so now EPS. This is the one that you were explaining, like this one that we need to go over. Okay, simplify. Vicky said B. Ooh, both of y'all said B. I got to circle B then. Michael said B. Okay. So what are the like terms? Remember, we're looking for the letters that are the same. So we have a 4a squared plus b and a negative 2a squared plus b. Hey, Louise. B. Louise said B as well. A few of problems like this is on the test. Yes, it is, brown skin Barbie, for sure. And then we have just an A and a B. So we have this and this that we can combine. All right, so let's combine our greens. If we have 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2, well, that's going to give us a 2. A squared B. Remember, these stay the same when we're adding or subtracting them, you guys. So now that we understand that, we know C and D are not even an option. And now we just have to look at our blues. 5 plus 7. That's going to give us a 12. And like you guys said, it's going to give us a 12AB. Our letters stay the same when we're adding and subtracting them. Thank you, Maddie, for the share. All right, perfect. Let's keep it going, you guys. Good. All right. Find the sum of coefficients in. So find the sum of the coefficients in this trinomial. Jumpy Jan said D for this one. D, okay. I'm gonna circle it. Okay, now let's talk about some of this vocab, right? Okay, sum. Sum means we're gonna add. What's coefficients mean? Put it in the chat. Put me a coefficient. Coefficients are the 3. Good, the Eve effect. Yes, I was gonna say put me one of the coefficients that are in there. So yes, 3 is a coefficient. Okay, Michael said D as well. So 3 is a coefficient. Negative 4 is also a coefficient. Oh, we got to be careful. Ooh. 7 is not a coefficient, you guys. Actually, I don't think the answer is here. Remember, a coefficient is a number that's in front of a variable. This 7 is called a constant, which is different. This one is a constant. So, oh yeah, yes. Oh, you're right. Yep. So what's a coefficient? Good. Hold on, you guys, because my phone is about to die. So let me plug it up real quick. Oops, tricked me. I love that. Oh, no, it's because the right answer ain't there. Okay, so coefficients are numbers that are in front of a variable. What's a variable? That means numbers that are in front of a letter. So this 3 and this negative 4 are coefficients. Okay, so the 3 and the negative 4 are the coefficients. 7 is not a coefficient. Why is it? Because it doesn't have a variable attached to it, a letter attached to it. This is called a constant. Okay, so 3 minus 4. What is 3 minus 4, you guys? Yep, so 7 is a constant because it has no variable attached. -1, -1. Yes, so actually -1 is the correct answer. And so I got to fix this. But this is a great question as far as vocabulary and like coefficients versus constants and what to add. So good. All right, let's go to the next. A garden is 8 meters wide and 10 meters long. Find its area in square meters. How we do this one, you guys? B, good. Area equals length times width. Good, Jumpy Jan. Multiply. Beautiful, you guys. Yes, it is B. Good, Vicky. So 8 times 10. And we're going to get 80 meters squared. You're always going to have a squared when you're dealing with area. Never with perimeter. Okay, never with perimeter. All righty. We're going to be practicing multiplying some binomials. Okay. Can you say the formula again? Yes. Area equals length times width. Thank you for asking me to write that. So good. Wonderful. All right. So simplify. Ara. Hello, Ara. Ara said C. D. Okay. Vicky said D. Michael said D. Okay. So let's actually do it out. If we multiply x times x. Jumpy Dan said D. Okay. X times x is going to give us x to the second power. Because when we multiply variables, we have to add their exponents. Yep, x squared. Good. Now, that's what we're going to do. FOIL. Good. Louise said D. Okay. Good. Wonderful. Now we're going to go our inner. Oh, we should do outer. 4 times x, that's going to give us plus 4x. When anybody asks you what 4 times x is, 4x, okay? Just put the number and letter together. All right, now let's do our outer. X times -3. Well, x times -3 gets us -3x. And then we're going to do our last. 4 times a -3. 4 times a -3 gets us a -12. Good one, Vice. So anything that doesn't have a -12 is out. So right now I know A is out because they don't got no -12. Everything else has a -12. Now, good. R said A is out. Perfect. Okay, so now what do we get when we combine these? Yes, I did the I before the O. Yes, I did. I mixed it up. X. Good. Yes, we get X. We get 1x. And it's a positive. Wonderful, you guys. Danielle, country girl, Michael, beautiful. So we're going to drop down our x squared minus 12x. And so D is our answer. Yep, that is okay. They only say to do FOIL so that you don't miss a step. But if you know the steps that you have to do your first, inner, outer, last, as long as that just helps you not miss a step. But if you know how to multiply binomials, it don't matter which order you do it. Oops, sorry, shaky. Yep. All right, let's go here. Oh, it says evaluate. Okay. Is there a rhyme for foil? Not that I know of. That's a great question. Okay, Vicky says C. Jumpy Jan says C. Okay. One Vice says C. Danielle says C. Everybody's saying C. So 4 minus a negative 3. Oh, that's your question? Okay, give me just a second. We're going to do this and then I'll answer that. C. Okay. So in order of operations, we have to do parentheses first. So 12 minus 3 is going to give us 9 squared. Is this PEMDAS? Yes. K, Sky. Yep. Yes, it is. Divided by 9. So that's why we're starting with parentheses first. Then we're going to go to exponents. What can you guys put in the chat? What am I writing right here? What is this giving me? Good, Ara. 81. 81, 81, 81. Wonderful, you guys. Yes. Good, yes. Because this means 9 times 9, which is 81 divided by 9. Perfect. 81 divided by 9 is 9. And that is our answer. So good. Yes. Good, you guys. Okay, now, Eve, you had a question. You said 4 minus a negative 3. Okay, now when we have two negatives like this, yeah, in the last problem, yeah, so this is different. Yeah, plus. This is different from what we had here. What we had here was just 4 minus 3. 4x minus 3x. Here we have, even if you add the x's, 4x minus a negative 3x, this is different. Because when you have two negatives touching like this, that means they go to a big positive. Because a negative times a negative is a positive. So this will be 4x plus 3x to give us 7x. Which is different from 4x minus 3x. Does that make sense, the Eve effect? Oh, 4x minus 3x is 1x. So it's like $4 might take away $3. You'll still have $1 left to spend. But they don't put the 1 there. It's just 1x. And it's a positive 1x because the 4 is a positive and it's bigger than the minus 3. Okay. All right. And no worries. No, it be like that. It do be like that. So no worries. Okay, Jacinda. Wonderful. Have a wonderful night, hun. Sleep well. And I will see you tomorrow. Which has the greatest value of when x equals negative 3 and y equals 2? Yes. Are you getting A, B, C, or D? I know, One Vice. I'm going to start in August, you guys. Because I learned once how to make a mod, but now I got to learn, reteach myself. Because when you don't do it, you lose it. So August, that's why I'm going to do it. Plug, D. Okay, we got a whole bunch of D's for this one. Beautiful. Yes, we would have to plug in. So let's plug in negative 3 plus 2. I'm going to just plug into all of them so you guys can see, okay? So negative 3 plus 2 gets us what? Negative 1. Good. Yes. Negative 1. Perfect. All right. Now, good, Keisha. Okay. So now let's go here. Negative 3 times 2. That's going to get us a negative 6. This is going to get us 2 times a negative 3 times a times 2. Good, Vicky. Which is going to be negative 6 times 2, which is negative 12. Because negative 2, so 2 times a negative 3 gets us a negative 6 times 2, negative 12. Good. Okay. Now, when we do this one, we have a negative 2 times a negative 3 times 2. Well, a negative times a negative is always a positive. 2 times 3 gets us 6, and 6 times 2 gets us a positive 12. Good, Keisha. Yes. And that's why D is the greatest value, like you guys said. Wonderful. Good, you guys. All right. We got another scientific notation. Are we getting A, B, C, or D for this one? A. I see A in the chat. A. Good. Okay. Yes. Okay, good. 3 A's. It got to be A. All right. Now, good, Epps. Yes. Now, we could have gotten rid of this right away, right? Because it doesn't have a number greater than 0. So that's out. And then the rest of these were the same, just this was different. Again, I just want to make sure we all understand this part. The decimal is right here. We move it over how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how we get that 4 on top. So wonderful, you guys. Good. All right, let's keep it going. Number 13 says, got it. Good, Kay. Good. Solve. What you guys getting for number 13? B? Okay, Michael said B. Can we get a second, third, or fourth to that? Okay, we got a second. And we got a third. All right. It got to be B. Okay, so now let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite it. 2 parentheses 4x minus 3 equals 18. I don't know. Okay, no worries. We're about to do it together right now. I'm glad. Thank you for saying that. Good. Okay. So we're going to distribute whenever we have a number attached to a parentheses. That means we got to distribute. What that mean? We got to multiply. So we say 2 times 4x. 2 times 4x gets us 8x. But most people forget this part. Don't forget to go here too. 2 times 3 is going to get us minus 6 equals 18. All right, perfect. Now that we distribute, our next step is to get this 8x by itself. So what do we have to move now? Put it in the chat. Add 6. Good. Wonderful, you guys. Yes, to both sides. Good. Perfect. So we're going to add 6. And we get 8x equals 18 plus 6. What's that? Is that, what is that? 24? Thank you. One vice. Yes. Yep. Okay, perfect. 24. Then now, what are we doing on this last step, you guys? Divide by it. Good. Wonderful. No subtracting, right? We're dividing because what's holding these together is multiplication. We can undo multiplication with division. So wonderful. X equals 3. And B is our answer. Okay, we doing it tonight, okay? I love it. Good. Okay, so 15. Which of these is equal to? All right. C. Vicky says C. Wait, Jumpy Jan says C. Okay. I'm going to circle C because you guys said it. How do you solve this? Okay. Michael says C as well. Beautiful. Okay, so first thing we want to do is we want to distribute. So what does that mean again? We want to multiply. So we're going to drop down our 3x squared because we ain't doing nothing with that. And then 3 times x, that's 3x. And then 3 times 4 is negative 12. And we're going to drop down everything else that we didn't use. Okay. Good. Oh, did I say negative 12? Oh, I said negative 12, but I didn't mean negative 12. I dropped down the x plus 10. Oh, yeah, we do have a negative 12 right here because we multiplied. Okay, perfect. All right, good. You guys see as well, one vice? Okay, let's combine some like terms. So the like terms in this case are going to be plus 3x plus x. And then we have negative 12 plus 10. Okay. Ooh, it's kind of hard to see here. 3x plus, okay, first I'm going to drop down the 3x squared, okay? 3x plus 1x. Remember, there's always a 1 in front of here. Yeah, that's why I just said, country girl, Ashley. I said, ooh, that's kind of hard to see. But this is just an x here. It's a 1x. So it's plus 4x. And then negative 12 plus 10. I borrowed $12 from you and I add 10. Yeah, I'm going to use the green on the next one. Good. Danielle said, you better owe me 2. One vice said, you owe me 2 more. Where my $2 at? I love it. Good, the Eve effect. Yes. It is negative 2. Where did the 4 come from? The 4 came from combining our blues. Because we have 3x here plus an x. Now 3, remember there's always a 1 in front of every variable. It's not going to be there, but you can write it there if you want, if it helps you. And then we say 3 plus 1, that's how we get the 4. Does that make sense, Ashley? Yes, it's always a 1 there too. It's a 1 as the coefficient and a 1 as the exponent. I used to have to write them. Yep, write the 1. Yep. Good. Okay, let's go to the next. 17. Simplify. X to the third times x squared times x to the negative 1. Ooh, what we doing, y'all? What we doing? Okay, when Bryce said B, Michael said B. B, B, B. I see those B's pouring in. Vicky, Keisha. Good. Good. Add the exponents. Exactly, Jumpy Jan. One. Good. Good. Add the exponents. Exactly, Jumpy Jan. Wonderful, you guys. Because when we multiply variables, we add the exponents. So we're going to write this as 3 plus 2 plus a negative 1. So 3 plus 2 gets us 5 minus 1. Because remember, this is just going to be really minus 1. 5 minus 1 is to the 4th. Make sure you understand this. A positive times a negative is a negative. That's why we just wrote a big negative there. Okay. All right. Good. Let's go to the next. Okay. It says simplify. All right. I'm going to use my highlighters. I'm highlighting these like terms here. And then I'm going to highlight these here. Good. Jumpy Jan said B for this one. Vicky said B. Good. Michael said B. One Vice said B. Perfect. All right. Danielle. Beautiful, you guys. 6 minus 2. Because we take the sign in front of the 2. I'm still writing. Okay. 6 minus 2 is going to give us a 4x squared y. Remember, when we're adding or subtracting, the variables stay the same. So by us knowing that, this and this wasn't even an option. And now we have a 50-50 chance. Remember, if you have, what can I put right here to help me solve this? What number can I put right here? One. Exactly. Yes. If I put a 1 here, then I can see it clearly. 8 plus 1 is going to get me 9xy. Wonderful, you guys. So good. All right. Let's see what they're talking about on this word problem. Local workshop cost. Okay, local workshop cost. Infant care equals $30 per person. Hospital pay is 75%. 28 parents enrolled. Oh, hospital pay is 75% and 28 parents enrolled. Expression for the total cost of hospital pays. So which one of these expressions will give us the answer to find out the total cost? A? Good. A? Yeah, okay. Yep. A. Yep, that's what I would say. A as well. Okay, let's talk about why A. First, we're charging $30 per person. We know 28 parents are going to be there. So we have to do 30 times the 28. And then on top of that, the hospital is going to pay a 75%. So we have to change this to a decimal, which means we move it over twice. So that's how come they're writing 0.75 times 28 times 30. And that's the way that we can find the total cost. See, this one, gotcha. Okay, good. See, these didn't work, you guys, because it doesn't say that the hospital pay is 75% off. No. It's not saying it's a discount. So that's why we can't do this 1 minus. That's why that 1 minus stuff don't work for here, because it didn't say it was a discount. Okay. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, we got another order of operations. Can you guys see it okay? Okay. Wait, okay. B. Okay, you got B for that one, Vicky. The Eve effect. You got a question? Hello, Sharon. Welcome. Happy Monday, Sharon. That could be confusing because if the hospital is paying, it make you think that they're taken from the amount in a way. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But remember, this is saying that we're finding the cost of the hospital pays. Expression for the total cost the hospital pays. All this is what the hospital pays. The hospital is paying $30 every person they hire. They hired 28. Well, not hired, but they're taking. Does that make sense? Oh, thank you, Sharon. Because all this is the hospital. Because it says the expression for the total cost hospital pays. B is the cost for the 28 people. Oh, B is the cost the 28 people pay. Ah. Okay, because Michael said B is the one where you're finding how much the people are paying. Because it would be 28 times 30, and then you would minus it from what the hospital pays. The hospital pay is going to be 75% of the 28 and 30. Hey, Bubba. Bubba, you didn't get your worksheets for this week? Ooh. I sent them out on Sunday. It should say week 9, Impact Math 19. Did you not receive them? Oh, got it, Bubba. That is a good. Oh, good. Okay, if I can scan my papers. Yeah, I do need to be doing that. Okay, I get what you're saying. Bubba, tomorrow, because I wanted to finish it tonight, but I see you at work, so it's a good thing for me because I'm a little tired anyway. But I was going to stay up late. I was like, okay, if Bubba gets on here, we was going to do this. Yes, I'm off tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow, I think I'm going to jump on early, like around 8 or 9, between 8 and 9 my time, Central Time tomorrow. And then we'll finish off this GED one. I mean, not GED, the ASVAB one that we didn't finish today, okay? Okay, sorry, you guys. Because I did want to finish that. Yeah, because I wasn't able to get back on. Okay, gotcha. Okay, good, One Vice. Yeah, for all my ASVAB people, I'm planning on jumping anywhere between 8 and 9 tomorrow. And we're going to finish. Good. I'm glad you're going to be here. Okay. So 18. Let's look at 18. Evaluate. Okay. Ooh, this one is intense, right? Hello, Darius. Darius, I went to go see if you messaged me your email. You didn't. So can you please give me your email address where you want the worksheets sent to you? And the live schedule? Well, welcome in, Darius. Is this absolute value? Nope, none of this is absolute value because absolute value has like things like this. Up and down. That's absolute value. Can you break this one down? Yep, Eps, I can. Okay, Michael said B for this. Okay, I gotta circle B. Michael say it's like, you know it's going to be B, okay? All right, so where are we starting with this? Well, we always got to start with parentheses, right? So let's start with our innermost parentheses. Ooh, Jumpy Jan said it's A, okay? 14, Michael said I could be wrong now. I love it. 14 minus 5. Okay, so we're going to start here. What's 14 minus 5, you guys? 9. Good. Okay, so I'm going to make this 9 divided by. Okay, and we have 3. Good, Shirley. Good, Sharon. Now, we got another parenthesis here. So I'm going to write parenthesis, and I'm going to do another parenthesis. 17 minus 14. That's another 3. Good, 3. Good, 3 times 3. Okay, so we're going to close this up. We're going to put this 22 plus 6 out here. All right, now we still got stuff inside parentheses, inside like grouping. So do we multiply this or do we divide? What do we do first, you guys? Divide. Yes, multiply, divide, multiply. Ooh, you like 50%. Wait, don't you distribute the 17 and 3? Nah. Now when we got order of operations, we do what's inside the parentheses. Then. So now we don't got to distribute here. Okay, so now, remember, when we have division, left to right. Exactly, Vicky. When we have division and multiplication, we go from left to right. So we actually going to divide. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And then we're going to drop down that times 3. Remember, that's still in bracket plus the 22. And then 3 times 3 is going to get us 9 plus the 22. Good. Okay, now what do we do next? Hey, J-1000. 9, okay. 54. Good one, Vice. Wait, eliminate the brackets, multiply high, parentheses. Yes. So the bracket, I could have kept written like this. Now, I could have kept it like that. But the bracket is going to mean the same thing as parentheses. Okay, you see your mistake? Okay. So we get 50 or 54. Good. Yes. Plus 22. No, Jumpy Jane, you ain't make no mistake. Hey, Janice. Welcome in. Welcome in. 22 plus 54 is going to give us 76. And B is going to be our answer. You know what? I think it gives the same answer. Okay. I'm trying to think, will it though? Because I see this division here, right? And if we multiply this 3 here and here, yeah. Should it though? I don't think it will. Actually, I don't think it will. If you distribute this 3 here, Side note, you guys. Side note. We're gonna try it. I'm gonna see what Darius is talking about real quick. Because Darius was saying, no, I did that and got 28. Okay. I didn't think you could. Yep. Okay. Keisha says she did that. She did the distributing and it jacked you up. So let me explain why we can't do that. I did it and got 9. Oh, let me see. Okay. Let me see. So you said you multiply this to this. So 3 times 17. What is that going to give us? Let me see. 17 times 3. That's going to give me 21, 2, 3, 51. Okay, 51. Good. And then 3 times 14. 12, 3, 4, 42. Okay, now this is what we should have. 14 minus 5. So when we did 14 minus 5, we got 9 divided by 51 minus 42. See, the problem with this, Darius, is once I'm distributing, I technically don't need no more parentheses, which is going to jack me up here because because remember, I got to do division first before I can subtract. If I'm going by PEMDAS rules. And if I do 9 divided by 54, that's going to give me 1/6 minus 42, which is going to get real ugly. It's going to be a fraction. It's going to get ridiculous. Now, if you keep this, I don't even know though, because even if you keep this as a parenthesis, let me see. 54 minus 42, what does that give me? 54 minus 42. 12. Yeah, see, because even if I get 9 divided by 12, that's still. So, the only time I say you use distributive property is if you cannot combine inside your parentheses. If you can combine inside your parentheses, then you do that. Okay. 51. Oh, thank you. Help me out, okay? You like there's like Miss Taylor, stop it, okay? You writing 54. I'm telling you it's 51. Okay, but did you do this? Did you subtract this? Is that what you did? You wrote this as a parenthesis? Okay. Okay. So let me see. 51 minus 42. Let me see. 11 minus 2 gives me 9. And then, just give me 9. Okay, so if I get 9 here, though, let me see. 9 divided by 9, that's going to get me a 1. See? Yeah, Keisha said that's what I did. But 9 divided by 9 gets me a 1. Which, remember, I have this 22 plus 6 out here. And so 22 plus 6, 9 divided by 9 is going to get us a 1, right? So we'll get 22 plus 6 times 1. And this is not right. We can't get 28. That's why it doesn't work when you distribute. Okay. So good. Yep. Good. That's a great conversation. That is a great conversation. That was good. Good math. So good. I'm glad we learned. Because I wasn't 100% sure if it did not work that way. But now I know. Nope. Okay. Yep. By making mistakes. Yes. All right. Let's do number 19, you guys. Expression. X squared minus xy plus y squared when x equals 3, y equals 2. All right. So if we have x equals 3, we plug it in there. I see A's. Ooh, okay. A's coming in strong. I'm out of paper. I love it. Okay. Michael said A too. Okay, let's circle this A. So if we say 3 squared minus, remember, these are multiplied together. So that's why I'm putting parentheses. Plus 2 squared. Okay, We got order of operations. What do we got to do first? Exponents. Yes. We got to do exponents before we multiply, you guys. Oh, okay. So let's talk about that. Because I see some people are saying parentheses. Okay. Parentheses. Yeah, let's make sure we're clear what parentheses means. Okay? Let's go back to this. See how we have parentheses here and here, you guys? And we had something to do inside the parentheses to get one number. That's when we talk about parentheses or brackets. That's when that goes first. Parentheses like this is not the same as parentheses like this. See, the parentheses like this means you have something to do inside them. This parentheses here means multiply. This is the multiplication parenthesis. So we cannot do multiplication before we do exponents. Good. Okay, good, you guys. Good. So, no, we're doing exponents first here because this parentheses is different from the parentheses in the order of operations. See, this parentheses means to multiply. We always do exponents before multiplying. Because we don't have anything to do in the parentheses. See, there's nothing. We only have one number inside there. Good. Okay, that makes sense. Good. Yeah, so we got adding them or multiplying. When you have 3 to the second power, we have to multiply. So we're doing 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is going to give us 9 minus. Yes. Okay, so Country Ashley said we could use a dot instead of parentheses, which is true. Like I did here. Did not change the answer in this problem. Okay, perfect. Minus 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2 times 2 is 4. Yes, that helped with confusion. Okay, good. Good. All right. What do we do next, you guys? Yep. Subtraction. Good, Jumpy Jan. Yes, Vicky. Left to right. Good. We got to go left to right when we have addition and subtraction on the same thing. So wonderful. 9 minus 6 is 3. And 3 plus 4 gets us 7. I got confused with the whole exponents thing. So whenever you're doing exponents, that just means you do 3 times 3. So because this 2 is telling you the power. So it's telling you how many times to multiply it to itself. And then same thing here. 2 squared is 2 times 2. Okay. All right. Okay, here goes this language again. Coefficient sum. Yes. Michael said, do not get tricked again by 21. The answer is not there. Yep, we got to fix 21. So what is the coefficient? What's the sum of the coefficients, you guys? One by said 7. Beautiful. Vicky said 7. Yes. Beautiful, you guys. It is 7. Why is it 7? Because this 4 is a coefficient. This 3 is also a coefficient. This is not a coefficient. This is a constant. So 4 plus 3 is 7. So I got to fix that one. All right. Good. 23 is C. One vice said. One vice, I got to circle it just because you said it. Okay. So let's highlight these like terms. Okay, Keisha says C. Danielle says C. Vicky says C. So a coefficient is a number next to a letter that is added by the other coefficient. Yet, okay, wait. Because I just want to make sure we clear here. So why we're adding the coefficients is because of that word sum there. So that's why we're taking the 4 and the 3 and adding them, because it said the coefficient sum. Yes, most of the times we do not have to add the coefficients. They might say identify the coefficients. And if they say identify the coefficients, well, the only coefficients are like you said, the numbers next to a letter. So good. I'm glad you asked that, Ashley, to clear it up, to make sure we're clear. So good. All right, let's do this one. We have this and this that are alike. And we also have the middle. Okay, have you guys watched Motorheads? It's like Motorheads. It's on Prime. And it's this new show that's called Motorheads. Has anybody seen that show? No. Nope. Yeah. This show had me up all night long. And I usually could like turn off a show and just be like, okay, I gotta go to sleep. But when I tell you, my eye is so red because it was just that good. Okay, first off, okay, you're gonna be like, no, Miss Taylor, what kind of shows you be watching? Okay. I'm like a big, what am I? I enjoy scientific notation. No, I'm not trying to say scientific notation. Sci-fi. That's what I'm trying to say. Truman Show advertising. No. Okay, yeah. Good night. Yes, I'm big on sci-fi. But this wasn't like sci-fi. But I'm just telling you like the genre. Like that's my number one. And then it goes to like I want to say like teenage type of love, like your first love type of show. Well, let me just tell you, if y'all are like bored out of your mind and y'all looking for a new show, try Motorheads. It's called Motorheads. It's so good. I need somebody to talk to about it. So if anybody watches that, let me know what you think, okay? It's so many twists and turns, secrets revealing from generation to generation. Oh man, I was like, I could not go to sleep. All right, so 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Remember, our variables stay the same, okay? So this is gone, and we have all 3 of these. Now we're going to look at our pinks. Yes, Sharon, it's on prime time. And it's like the little small town, but when I tell you this little small town got twists and turns and secrets and past revealing. Yes, it was just too good. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be done. This is the last one, and then right at the end, they pop up with another secret. I'm just like, I gotta find out. Yeah. So 4 plus 5 is gonna give us 9AB, and that's C. Yes. But hey, it's already late. Whatever you do, Sharon, do not start it tonight. You gonna be like me up all night trying to find out the next little secret reveal, okay? Do whatever y'all do. Don't start it tonight. Just wait till you have a nice weekend to do it. Keisha said A for this one. I love it. And we had our formula from last time. C equals Fahrenheit minus 32 times 5/9. What number is 273.15? A. Everybody's saying A for this. I'm not sure, Darius. I am not sure. Something about a plus or minus 28. All right, so let's plug in. You got to give me more context to that. Oops, I forgot not to use the blue. Okay, so 68 we're going to plug in. So 68 minus 32 times 5/9. Okay, so what do we get here? We're going to get a 3 and a 6 times 5/9. Yep, 36. And then we can cross cancel here, right? Can't remember the formula. Well, I know. I never remember it until I always have to look this one up. For whatever reason, it never sticks with me either. I meant the number I used in converting like heat. Oh, you're talking about the are you talking about Fahrenheit one? The Fahrenheit to Celsius or Celsius to I meant the name it used to convert. So this is the Celsius formula. And then there's a Fahrenheit formula. If you're asking me that, the Fahrenheit formula is this one. Is that what you're saying, Darius? 4. Good. Yep. Cross cancel. 36 divided by 9 is 4. Then we do 4 times 5. And that's going to give us 20. The Fahrenheit formula. Fahrenheit. Let me write it for you. Fahrenheit to Celsius. Oh, I just gave you that one. I want Fahrenheit. So it'd be F, if we're trying to find the Fahrenheit, is C times 9/5 plus 32. So if you're going from, it's the science formula, I think the Kelvin. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know that. I know for sure I don't got that on the top of my head. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I know. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. The Kelvin. Yes. But I'm not sure about that one, Darius. And I don't want to mislead you. Because I know I can. I can have you going on a wild goose chase, okay? But I don't know. Do you know, Michael? 4x squared. Where did the 4 come from? When we did 36 divided by 9. See, 36 divided by 9 gives us a 4. And we put the 4 in place of the bigger, wherever the bigger number is. Great question. All right, let's do this one. So if we're going to distribute here and here, let me see that distributive property. What y'all getting for it when you guys distribute this? Put it in the chat. Oh, wait. No. Don't do that. Okay, negative 3y minus 18. Do I want to do that? This is the question. I had to look it up. Oh, I'd have to look it up. Okay. Yeah, Michael don't know either. Okay. We don't want to distribute this actually, you guys. And why we don't is because it's asking us which one of these when we plug in will make this true. See, if we distribute this, it wouldn't. We can distribute it, but it ain't going, yeah, we just want to plug in. So let's, Vicky, you said A for this one? Jumpy Jan said A, okay. So if we plug in 2 for the X, minus 3 times our Y, if we do 3 plus 6. Now we're going to hope that comes to negative 11. This is what we're hoping when we plug in 2 for the X and 3 for the Y. Now, okay, this is order of operations. In order for this to work, we got to do our order of operations. What we doing first, you guys? Parentheses. Good. See, now this parentheses, we got to do the adding in this parentheses. Good. So we're going to do 3 plus 6. Well, we're going to change this to a 9. Drop down our negative 3. Good. Okay. Now we can go to our exponent here. 2 squared is 2 times 2. So that would be 4 times 4 equals negative 11. All right. 4 times 4, 16 minus 3 times 9. It's going to get us 3 times 9, 27 equals negative 11. Is this true or false? What's 16 minus 27? True. Good. Positive or negative? It's negative 11. Yep, it is true. And since this is true, this works. It is A. So good. I can't stand questions like this. I do not like questions like this. Because if I always guess C, and it's just very time consuming. That's why I don't like it. 24. Simplify the polynomial. Yes, they do make you work for that. And I don't think it's fair to make you work when you got a time test. And you giving me all these other questions on it. Now, if you was giving me no time, then I would, okay, let me finish when I finish. I'll work out everything. Factor by grouping. For this one, this one we just got to combine the like terms. Do we have any like terms? We have no like terms, huh? Not a one. This is a jacked up question. This doesn't make sense. Are those the right answers? They are indeed not the right answers. This probably came from something else, y'all, when I'm multitasking. This ain't right. Not the big fix, Michael. Now we got levels of the fix. I'm gonna write that too. Big fix on that one. Can what, Vicky? Can we what? Scratching my head? Yeah. Can you tell me what's a polynomial? Oh, yeah. What a polynomial is, it's just some letters and numbers all mixed together. And it's usually like 4 or more terms. So like this is a polynomial because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 terms. So they say polynomial is anything greater than 4, like 4 terms. Because, okay, this is a monomial. Okay. A monomial because it's only one term. This right here is a binomial because it's two terms. Then we have our standard trinomial. This is a tri because it's three terms. And anything above that is called a polynomial. Does that make sense? So it's just a whole bunch of letters and numbers that can't be, like, you can't combine. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, now let's go to 25, y'all. Which expression equals? Ooh, we kind of crickets in the chat. What's going on with this last one? Are we working it out? One bite said A. Okay. A. Okay. Okay, you doing it in your head? Okay. Distribute. Good, Ashley. Okay, so we're going to distribute. Now, why are we distributing here? We can distribute here because when you see inside our parentheses, see how we can't combine these because they're not like terms? So then that's when we want to use the distributive property. So we're going to drop down our 3x squared. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 3 gives us -9. Yeah, it's a okay. Plus x plus 10. All right. Now we have what? We have a 3x plus x. And this -9 plus 10. All right. So let me see. They all have 3x, so that ain't going to help us. So 3 plus 1. Remember, there's always a 1 right here. So we're going to get 4x. And then 10 minus 9. 10 minus 9 gets us that plus 1. And like you guys said, it's A. Wonderful work, y'all. And just on time. So great work, everybody. Good work. Our next GED, you guys, is going to be the kind that, like, where you're comparing functions, the slopes, y-intercepts. That one is going to be a little bit more. I feel like a lot of people struggle on that. Oh, thank you for the confetti. Thank you, Michael. So that next GED is going to be like really crucial. Like, so if you're taking the GED, make sure you're here for that one because that one is like a really good lesson. Okay. And then tomorrow, you guys, I'm going to jump on anywhere between 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. 9 a.m. 9 p.m. You're like, all day, Miss Taylor? No, but I'm going to be on in the morning earlier than I am. And we're going to finish. Formulas for what, Darius? Because you still got to send me what trig live you wanted to go over. When are you doing the next GED class? That is a great question. I think, am I doing that tomorrow? I'm not 100% sure. Thank you, Miss Taylor. Yes, you're so welcome. Maybe the message didn't go through, laughing out loud. Okay. Yeah, Darius. So DM me your email, okay? And then when I send you the worksheets and the schedule, then you can email me back that way and give me the trig stuff. Okay? All right. But Sharon, I am not 100% sure because I don't have the schedule out in front of me, so I don't want to make up a day. Okay. Yes. Oh, I feel you on that. Ooh. About what time tomorrow? Anywhere between 8 a.m. to 9 Central Time. 9 a.m. Central Time, okay? I'm going to try to jump on during that time. And then we're going to finish this. And then once we finish this one, you guys, we're going to also finish the this one too. We're going to finish this, the fraction one, fraction and mixed numbers. Okay, in the morning. All right. What we doing at 1 tomorrow? I know that's a good question. I cannot think on the top of my head what we doing tomorrow. I know we got 2 lives tomorrow. I know tomorrow night we're doing TSI. TSI, like acuplacer math, like PERT math, that type of math we're doing tomorrow. But I cannot for the life of me, I don't know what we doing at 1 o'clock. What time tomorrow night? 9 p.m. Central Time. Thank you, Anna. Yes, I need TSI. Okay, good. Anna, tomorrow night. I know we're doing TSI tomorrow. Tomorrow night and Thursday night. And then I want to say GED. I think GED is tomorrow at 1, Sharon. Good. Yeah. GED tomorrow. Yep. Okay. Non-algebra tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, Joey. Welcome in. No, I'm nope. I am in the Midwest. I'm in Wisconsin. But I got a lot of people that I do the TSI for. That was like the first like that was for some reason that was the first test that I started doing for the college entrance exam. And then I had a whole bunch of people from Florida hit me up with the PERT, and then a lot of states do the acuplacer. Oh, I'm actually about to jump off, Joey. We just finished. Ashley, you is funny for that one. You know, as a California girl, they say Wisconsin is the best. No, I do more ACT, Darius, because my state is ACT. So I know a lot of people have been asking me to do SAT, but my state is ACT. But I can't tell you if the cheese is the best or not. I've been a cheesy girl all my life, and I feel like it's just cheese. I don't know. I need the TSI. Oh, good, Danielle. I didn't know you was in Texas. Okay. Yeah, we doing TSI tomorrow night, Tuesday, and Thursday, y'all. Joey, did you get your worksheets? Oh, okay. The country girl said the ACT and SAT are different. Is different? I really only focus on the ACT because my state is the ACT. So I know you have 60 questions, 60 minutes. I know, like, I think I passed the TSI when I took it by 1 point. Whoo! Ain't those 1 points be the best, y'all? When it's like, just give it to me, okay? I don't care how many points I pass by. Just thank you. On to the next. I love it. In question, I don't know too much about the SAT. So I can't really tell you the comparison. I know a lot about the ACT because I've actually tutored people, got them to pass it, prepped them for it, but not so much SAT. All right, my loves. Have a wonderful, wonderful good night. Don't catch on no new shows that's going to have you up all night like I did last night. Oh, I can't even talk like me last night. I'm going to clock it out. Be blessed, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.